I'm about to eat you up right now, so sit down. Staying with a man through hard times does not make you his ride or die. It does not make you his home that he always comes back to. It does not make you God's strongest soldier, whatever you guys say. It makes you his biggest dummy. The thought process of staying with a man while he's at his worst was literally constructed by men. I can tell you point blank period, men will not respect you. You will show how little self-worth you have, because straight up, show me the man who's standing beside you. I can show you how much or how little you have self-respect. And yes, he'll want you to stay around because women are currency to men, period. Having you around benefits him. Having him around you only siphons your energy. You're going to be putting more energy towards that man, specifically if he's in hard times. You're going to want to put more energy toward him, try to build him up. All of that should be going into you, not to him. And men know that women have this maternal instinct, this, Barbara the Builder, as Shira 7 says, instinct to want to just fix them. Don't do that.
All right. The second she said, Shira 7, sprinkle, sprinkle, I realize where she got this crap from. Ladies, you have to be really, really careful about where you're getting your information from. It's insane how many women out here on these apps, especially the good-looking ones that are really spouting crap. It blows my mind that women can actually get out here and say, do not support a man, period. If you're with a man, your only goal is to extract from him. And like I said in my video last night, that is blowing up right now, and I'll put the title to that one, where I was talking about when a woman outgrows a man, what that means. It basically means that that woman has extract everything she can from that man, and that man can no longer offer her anything else, and she bounces. Women are designed to take from a relationship. She's not an asset when it comes to building. Please make that very clear. Woman rarely builds with a man. She's there to help him, but she don't build anything. And the best analogy I can give you, just thinking off the top of my head, and you're the man putting the bricks in place at the top, right, to finish building the house, and she's holding the ladder with one hand, just making sure that it doesn't fall over. And she swears that she's the one that built the house. She'll swear it, but she's also concerned about not getting dirty. Oh my God, I got some cement on me, honey, be careful. And he's up there sweating his ass off, putting brick by brick. He's putting it together. Okay, I have the vision in my head. I'm hoping that you get it as well. But I just imagine being in a construction site and a man is up there, plaster, block, cement, putting it all together in the heat. And she's there holding the ladder with one hand. He don't really need her to hold it. But he knows that if she's somewhere else, she'll probably be breaking some shit or she'll be spending money. You might as well put yourself to some good use and just pretend like you're holding the ladder. That's today's modern woman. And she will swear that she built this damn house. But lo and behold, if the guy ever come across a hard time, lost a job, or money isn't flowing like it should, or he injured himself, and she cannot extract any more resources from him, this is what this woman is saying: get the hell out. She's basically calling out women to act on their natural, listen again, because that's how women would naturally act. Just act on your natural instincts. That's what you're designed to do, ladies. You're not designed to stay there. You're not a Bob the Builder. You're not designed to be his helpmate. That's something that men came up with. Yeah. Imagine if all men said, you know what, I'm going to just act on my natural instinct. I don't care if I devote it to her or whoever. I'm just going to go out and just hit everything. I'm just going to sleep with every damn woman that I feel like sleeping with, because that is my nature. Imagine if a man said that. Every day, a man has to go through, and society expects him to fight his nature and not stick his dick in every single woman that he comes across that he can get. But a woman, she don't have to fight her nature. It's her natural instinct to just extract resources from men. That's it.
A man going through a hard time is not your cue to step into his masculine energy. It is your cue to anchor in your feminine energy with boundaries and compassion. But he has a lot on his plate right now, but he's going through a hard time. He needs my support and my help. I need to overgive and overdo stop making excuses for his behavior. There is a huge difference between supporting a man and carrying the entire relationship emotionally and maybe financially and in other ways on your back. You can hold space for him without overfunctioning. You can be a safe space without abandoning your needs. You do not have to give 200% just because he's unable to give you 100% or even 80%. That's not love. That's self-sacrifice. And it creates an imbalance in the relationship, which throws off the entire dynamic and turns you into his mother, which is the number one way to kill attraction in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. Relationships are a two-way street, but here's what you can do to support him without disempowering him and turning into his mother. Communicate to him, I see you, I believe in you, I am here for you if you need me. That shows him support without you disempowering him. Giving him emotional safety, not overtaking his role. The key is learning how to be supportive, but also self-honoring and not abandoning your needs just because he needs more support. And the right man, he will not want you to carry it all, no matter what he's going through. The right man needs to know that you will always be beside him, not behind him trying to fix everything.
I don't know if you guys saw the video from yesterday, but studies were conducted on what women talk about on Reddit, right? And 70% of the information that women share online is all about how they can get money from men. 70% of the conversations. Think about that shit. You know what percentage sex was? 3%. 70% of the information is how can we get more money from men? Women are extractors of resources from men. This woman proves it right here, 100%. Now listen, before we go on, please like this video because I'm giving you some more knowledge. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so now so that you can support this channel as best as you can. It takes nothing from you guys to just hit that like button and subscribe. You don't even have to turn on a notification bell. Just subscribe, okay? Now, here's the thing. I got a comment yesterday on the video saying that, oh man, all you're doing is keeping people single because you just telling men how bad women are. And here's my comeback from that. Too many men are getting hurt. This is a male's advocate channel. By the way, that comment came from another woman, okay? This is a male's advocate channel. My job is to warn men of the consequences of not going into relationships with your eyes open, not going in without taking that red pill. Too many men have grown up with mothers. They've been groomed to be blue pillars. Women are nice and full of spice and all things nice. Is that the expression? Women are nice and full of spice. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. But we've been taught from childhood that women are the sweetest things ever. But modern men are learning that that's bullshit. But they never learn it until it's too late, until they're so deep in. They never prepared themselves. They didn't go in with prenups. They didn't go into the relationship with a trust or preparing their finances. And when a woman is ready to extract from him, he is wide open. All I'm saying, gentlemen, is go in with your freaking head on right. And all I'm saying is, here are the receipts. Here's the problems that you should anticipate. Don't treat women like they're sugar and spice and everything nice. That's the expression. Just came to me. All you have to do is make sure that you cover your asses. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I have a sweet example for you today. I met a 62-year-old lady in the gym the other day. Actually, it's about a month and a half ago. She was telling me about her husband. They've been married for over 30 years, and he had a stroke. And before that, he was quite a healthy guy, right? And she said, but he's the best man ever. He's a good man. I'm like, okay, cool. Of course, my immediate instinct was, I wonder how long this is going to last. Of course, all the alarm bells in my head started going off, right? Instinctively, because I've seen women just desert their men. But I saw them in the gym this morning, and he is struggling. Everything on the left side is messed up, and he's struggling just to lift a 5-pound plate with the left-hand side, and he's trying to get his coordination back. And the gym is full, She's right there with him, man, helping him out, getting him through it, but not so close that she's mothering him and smothering him, just enough to make him know that, hey, baby, I'm right here with you. And I watched this whole interaction. I'm like, you know what? She's genuine. She is genuine. So all I'm saying to you, gentlemen, is that there are good women out there, and there are ways that you can train, lack of a better term, but help your wife, help your woman to understand that she has to fight her natural nature to be what I just described to you guys. What I described is the harsh realities of a woman being a woman. That's all I'm saying. But there are good women out there. I've seen them. Let's go into a few more of these conversations.
Ladies, be very careful with a man that you help support when he's at his lowest.
You think you're helping him, but you're actually just carrying karma for him. If he's at his lowest, he's meant to be there for a reason. It's time for him to think, to grow, to reflect, whatever. And you helping him is actually you creating karmas for yourself. And 9 out of 10, this guy won't be grateful for this in the future, and he will dump you as soon as he got himself together again. Why? Because every time he saw you, you remind him of his lowest. And he doesn't want to remember that. So don't do this, ladies. You can do so much better.
I don't understand female logic, why they're sharing all of this crap with each other. Why would a man look at a woman who's been there and supported him during his lowest, look at him and say, I don't want her because that reminds me of when I was at my lowest? Or would it be a man looks at her in total admiration and say, that is my baby, that is my ride or die. That is the woman that's stuck by me when I was at my lowest and she's still there. That is what I want to marry. That's my baby. That's my woman. That's my queen. That's my angel. You see, women project who they are onto the man, not realizing that a man's loyalty far surpasses hers. Women are not loyal to a man like men are loyal to women. Women are only loyal to men if that man is still providing. Women cannot grasp the idea that if the man is providing, that means that he is not gaining from her. That means he is coming in at a disadvantage. Unless she is richer than him, making more money than him, it's only then that she can say that, oh, I am propping him up. But most women are not. So a woman projects her brain into him thinking that that's what he's going to do, not realizing that this man actually chose you to be with him because you had nothing. You had less than him. And we know this because the only reason you with him in the first place is because he had more to offer than you have. But when you listen to these women, gentlemen, you can understand these are the type of individuals that you have to deal with. Modern women are messed up, man.
Unpopular opinion, most men are not selfish at all. They actually put themselves last when it comes to their families and their households, and especially you. That man puts his happiness on the back burner to make sure everybody around him is taken care of, to make sure everybody's needs is met, which is why it's important for you as his partner to make sure that he's taken care of, to make sure that he has all the little things that he may need. No matter how tired you are from the day, I get it. You got to be a mama. You got to be a chef. You got to be the cleaner sometimes. You the maid. You running around doing all the chores. I got it. But you still have to make sure that that man is taken care of in the same manner that he's making sure that you are taken care of. That his happiness is just as important to you as yours is to him. That's your job. It's part of being a good partner. Trust me. He gonna appreciate it. And you'll get all those little things that you say you want and desire from him, because he will notice your extra effort to make sure that he's seen.
Oh, one woman that gets it. One woman that gets it. The mere fact that a man has to build his value in order to attract a woman. Think about that. A man has to build value in order to be attractive to a woman. The woman will not find him attractive unless he has resources that she can suck from him. The man isn't coming in at an advantage. He's coming in to provide for you, ladies. Why is it so difficult to see this that I have to explain this like you're a 5-year-old? It blows my mind. But I have to say it because it seems like the internet is just feeding you so much bullshit. Because you all are listening to the stupidest people online. A man is there to protect and provide. That's his duty. A woman is there to take. She takes so that she can provide a child for both of you, not for him, for both of you, because she can't do it on her own. Don't you understand that the man comes in at a disadvantage immediately? Right from the beginning, he knows that he has just opened himself up to risk the second he gets involved with a woman. The second a woman steps into his life, I'm at a disadvantage financially. The woman, she's at a disadvantage physically, whether it's through pregnancy or whether it's through diseases, etc. Both of you are vulnerable emotionally.
Women do not realize how much harder men have it within relationships. Because the truth is that most men don't feel like they have anyone to fall back on if they ran into hard times. It's why men tend to isolate themselves more when they are struggling, and women just don't do that. But the saddest part is when a man is in a current relationship and he struggles through something. He goes at it alone. He fights his demons, but most women are not even just willing to wait. Like, he's not even asking his lady to do anything extra other than just hold out and be okay with him not providing the same things that he normally does. Especially when he has a very long, good track record of being a good provider and being that support system for her. But as they say, when hits the fan, you get to find out who's really there for you. And how do you think that makes most men feel when they've had a long history of giving, but it's in the moment that he can no longer give for a short amount of time, that's when she leaves? Like, of course they're going to feel used.
I think fundamentally this new generation do not understand why marriages and why coming together is an advantage. They don't see the advantage in it because they're missing the big picture. They're all about what I can get from the other person. No one is focusing on how can we build together. That's all. Women are just focusing on what can I get from him. The men are just saying, shit, I got to make sure that I protect myself. That's all. It's just a freaking frustrating undertaking to watch this whole thing play out when it comes to relationships. All the women have to start doing in order to get success with a man is, number one, tell him what he's going to get from her. Reverse the script. Say, listen, I'm prepared to come in. I want to build with you. That's it. We have to get back to that one simple equation. We're here to build a life together so that we can both survive when the shit hit the fan. And the shit will hit the fan. I can assure you of this. The shit is always hitting the fan because prices just keep going up. They never come down. And prices are always going up much faster than wages do. So ladies, all I'm saying is get out there, refocus your brain and saying, hey, let me tell a man what I'm willing to do. Let me focus my brain into understanding that we're building together and we're looking for a long-term partnership, not a temporary thing. I'm not here to make a quick grab and get out. That's it. Okay, my friends, listen, I'm going to make this a short one today. Subscribe, please. Like this video on the way out. Check in the description of this video and see all the goodies that I'm offering there. Okay? So, my friends, until tomorrow, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. See you soon. Cheers.